This video is brought to you by the 3-Minute Board Game patrons. Keep us independent by supporting us on Patreon. Kia ora koutou and welcome to Dead by Daylight in about 3 minutes. Review copy used. Expansion included. It has no solo mode, it's a game for 2 to 5 players, playing time is medium, and it's a moderately complex game. 4 survivors are locked in a life and death struggle with a relentless killer. Can they escape in time, or will they end up on meat hooks? The survivors win if they power up 4 generators, which then makes an exit possible. Powering up that exit wins them the game. The killer wins if they place people on meat hooks. If that happens a lot, it's all over for the survivors. Asymmetry. Each survivor and killer has different powers. Secret movement. All players pick the movement cards in secret. Dice. The game has special dice. Player turn. Each survivor takes 2 blood points and 4 movement cards, while the killer gets 4 blood points and 5 cards. Blood points are used to power special abilities on each character. Seed each location on the board with random tokens matching the type shown below the title. Place breakable wall markers in the path with the jagged boxes, and then roll a die for each player and put their model on the matching location. Each survivor then chooses 1 movement card in secret, and the killer chooses 2. Once all players have chosen, the first survivor reveals their card and moves. If you pick a card that doesn't match a path out of the room you're currently in, you end your turn immediately. You cannot move down a path that currently has a wall marker on it, but you could move here or here if you played this card. Once you move to a location, you may reveal a token there, and then you may take 1 action, normally to interact with the face-up token. This one is an exit gate, which is no use to us yet. Here's a generator, and you can repair it, getting a success here, or 2 if you roll this special result. 3 results fixes the generator and removes it from play. If you ever roll a scary face result, the killer gets a blood point, and your action does not succeed. Blue tokens include lockers that you can hide in, and chests that will contain a single random power-up. The green tokens include pallets, which can slow the killer down, and the crows, which let you take an extra action. The red tokens include totems, which you can destroy for 2 blood points, and hooks, which you can temporarily disable. Once all survivors are done, the killer moves twice and acts twice, once using each movement card. Totems give them 2 blood points, and they can destroy the raven for 1 blood point. They can smash a partially repaired generator, resetting its progress. A pallet stops their movement once and is then removed. And you may optionally move through destroyable walls, permanently opening that path. You can interact with a locker to remove it, or you can wound a survivor out in the open. If a survivor started the turn wounded and you attack them again, you can try to hook them. There must be a free hook on the board, and the survivor rolls 1 die per space to the hook. If they roll the special, they wriggle out and escape. Otherwise, they are planted on the hook. The final 2 actions survivors can take are to heal another survivor or to get a survivor off a hook, allowing both of them to move. Each turn, the killer will get points for each hook survivor. Why would you like this game? Dead by Daylight is a really popular online game, and while I've not played it, I have watched it, and it looks like great fun to hunt your friends down for sport. And the board game replicates that well. Rounds are quick and fast paced, with lots of fun nuances and interactions within the game. There are tons of killers and survivors, each with unique powers, and if that isn't enough, you can also deal out customizable powers to tweak them even more. The game has tons of these cards, and both sides can use them to try out different approaches. This game would really benefit from a ton of repeat plays and developing your own group history with it. The best thing about this game is its simple core structure. Pick a card, move, interact, done. However, the game always has 1 killer and 4 survivors, so it works well at 3 and 5 players, but less so at other counts. And in a 5-player game, some folks are going to end up on meat hooks, missing their turn. Also, the game's theme is shoving people on meat hooks. That's not for everyone. For a different take on similar material, check out Last Friday. And for a solo-only game, try Final Girl. Dead by Daylight. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the notification button, like, share, and subscribe to the channel.